okay? And you were given some questions from A to J, or to K, sorry. Um, the point is, we have two levels or two papers, core paper and extended paper. يعني الامتحان بتاعك بيكون حاجتين، يا إما في نوع ورقة شكل الامتحان بتاعها اسمه core paper، ماشي، والورقة التانية اسمها extended paper. core paper and extended paper. ايه الفرق؟ ولا اي حاجة غير the length of the questions، لكن نفس الورقة ونفس الأسئلة ونفس طبيعة الأسئلة ونفس المذاكرة وكل حاجة. Okay, so the core paper is similar to the extended paper with no difference. This is the first thing. يعني مثلا question 1 في الكور paper بيكون ما فيهوش آخر سؤال، ده الفرق الوحيد، إنما كل الأسئلة بعد كده هي. في الرايتنج بيكون بدل ما بيطلب منك 200 كلمة، في الكور بيبر بيطلب منك 150 كلمة. طب أنا لما هاجي همتحن عشان أدخل الكلية أو الجامعة أمتحن إيه؟ هتمتحن extended paper. أتمنى يكون الكلام واضح. هتمتحن extended paper. أوكي؟ طيب لما أجي أحل أو أنا when I start to read the text, should I read the text first and then start answering the questions? Or should I read the questions, then I go to the text? Or do both techniques alternatively? Reading a paragraph, answer a question, reading a paragraph, answer a question. Actually, you should train yourself how to answer these questions because of the element of time. Time will not help you to read each question and read each text, each paragraph. Okay, so what should we do? We should follow the strategy of skimming and scanning. So you should train yourself how to apply the skill of skimming and the skill of scanning. What is the difference between both? As you know, who knows the difference between when I skim a text and when I scan a text? What is the difference? Okay, nobody is there. Farah, what do you think? You know?
No, I don't know.
Thank you. Levan, you know?
No, Mister, I don't know.
Okay. First of all, skimming is similar to just reading headlines. When you are reading quickly, okay, you are reading just for what? When you read a newspaper, the titles of a newspaper, for example, or reading even the posts on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You're just reading what? Even if you are reading the titles of news on Twitter. So what you do, you're just reading what? Quickly. Cambridge IGCSL, preparation course, wildlife at airports, and methods used to rescue wildlife at airport, and so on. So skimming means you're just reading for what? For just title, buttons to rings, okay? And skateboards to sunglasses, and bottles to beads, and so on and so forth. So reading using skimming task or skimming skill is just you read to get main ideas, general ideas, bottles to beads. Reading just title, bottles to beads. And apply here in paragraph 2, skateboards to sunglasses. Answer very light, and so on and so forth. And here you will just have a quick look on this drawing what it says. methods used to reduce wildlife at airports. يبقى skimming يا شباب means إنه I read only for what? Just very quickly to get what? Main ideas, general ideas. Okay? ايه الحاجات اللي انا بعملها في اليوم بتاعي بستخدم فيها السكيمنج تكنيكس؟ هنا بيقول لك كده ريد يا فرح، دي الحاجات اللي ممكن تقراها using skimming.
Yes, mister.
Read please this titles.
About the skimming,
Yes, here.
you might use skimming to see what's in the newspaper in a paper or on a website.
Mhm.
Pause to a book to see if you want to read it.
Yes.
Look through the television guide to see what's on one evening.
Mhm.
Look through a
Catalog.
catalog to see what's on offer. Look
Offer.
offer. Look through the options given on Google search to see what sites it suggests.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are looking, for example, you are Googling for an information, you skim just until you find the suitable title. بتفضل تبص كده على العناوين اللي ظهرت لك في ال results لحد ما تلاقي العنوان المناسب وتقف عنده وتكليك وتدخل على الويب سايت. Same style you use when you read a text. لازم تتدرب كتير انك تقرا بسرعة. Just titles and subtitles. Just look at the drawing. يعني انت ما بتقراش النص نفسه، انت بتدور على معلومات around the text. اوكي؟ ده معنى كلمة skimming. Similar to if the question asked you what is the title of the text، يبقى انت هتدور على فين؟ في التايتل. لو سألك على subheading. Subheading means headlines that are used through the text. يعني بيكون في text كده اهو. Okay, here is a text. And before each paragraph, you find a title. For example, names of the students. Why students should get up early. Students below 18 shouldn't join, and so on. وهنا في paragraph following each title. التايتل اللي جوه النص من جوه ده is subheading. اسمه ايه يا شباب؟ اسمه subheading. والعنوان الرئيسي بتاع الموضوع اسمه headline أو title. Okay? The main title of the topic is a title or headline, and the other subordinate headlines through or within or inside the text are called subheading. كده احنا عرفنا امتى انا بستخدم السكيمنج لما اكون عايز اعدي بسرعة على موضوعات مش علشان احصل على details but just to get main ideas. Just to get main ideas. Okay?
Okay.
Malik, read please. Here are some techniques.
Yeah, here are some techniques. Read the title, subtitles, and subheadings to find out what the text is about.
تمام مالك احنا عرفنا كده يعني ايه title ويعني ايه subtitle و subheading صح؟
Yeah,
You know the difference.
yeah.
Fine, go ahead.
Look at the illustrations
Yes.
to give you more information about the topic.
Yeah, illustration guys means drawings. أي drawing في النص اسمها illustration. Either it's a picture of a person, an image, a drawing, hand drawing, graphs, diagrams, and so on. Table. كل الحاجات دي بنسميها ايه؟ illustrations. زي ايه؟ زي دي كده اهو. بصوا كده هنا اهو. It's an illustration اللي هو الدايجرام اللي قدامكم ده او الجراف ده. Okay? طيب.
Read the first and the last sentence of each paragraph.
Yes.
Don't read every word or every sentence. Let your eyes skim over the text and look out of keywords for
Yes.
keywords.
Yes, keywords.
Yeah. Continue to think about the meaning of the text.
Excellent. So we can do also with the skimming skill, just read the first and last sentence of each paragraph. هتقرا ايه بس اول سطر واخر سطر. اشمعنى؟ The first sentence of a paragraph is a topic sentence, a key sentence that includes the main idea of the paragraph. So once you read the first sentence, now you learned what the paragraph is about. Okay? So it will be easier for you to connect this sentence to the question. هل هم لهم علاقة ببعض ولا لا؟ Not to waste time. الفكرة الأساسية في الموضوع to save your time as much as possible. Okay? No time to read every word or every sentence. يعني the text should be completed within 15 to 20 minutes. لازم تخلص الأسئلة كلها اللي على التكست ده في خلال 20 دقيقة مش أكتر من كده. لو خد منك أكتر من 20 دقيقة مش هتعرف تكمل الامتحان. فيبقى لازم تدرب نفسك read title and subtitle, subheading, look at the illustrations, read the first and the last sentence of the paragraph. Once you read the first sentence and last sentence, try to think if it's related to the question or not. تعالوا ده بالنسبة لي السكيمينج. هنيجي بعد كده هنلاقي فيه أسئلة طالبة مني حاجة تانية مش هينفع فيها بقى لا التايتل ولا السبتايتل ولا السبهيدنج لأن مش هلاقي فيهم الإجابة اللي أنا عايزها. طب هدور فين؟ We'll start to use the other technique which is scanning. Imagine that you are a detective. In this part of the skill, you are a detective. بتعمل إيه؟ You are using your magnifying glass looking for some clues for key phrases or key words or key sentence. You're looking for specific detail. يبقى احنا هنا بندور على معلومات أساسية مش حاجات general. Not general ideas. No. In the scanning, we're looking for what? Specific and accurate details. Revan, read please.
Okay, mister. You might use scanning, look up a word in the dictionary index, find an address or a phone number in directory, check what time you program on television, look up details prices in a catalog, pick out the website you want from option and a Google
Option.
search.
Options.
Options in a Google
Yes.
search.
Yes. Thank you. By the way, this word is catalog. G-U, it's similar to dialogue. The G-U-E are pronounced as one sound, G. Dialogue. Catalog. Okay. In scanning, لما بتمسك تدور بسرعة كده على معلومات. So, like what I'm looking for. Maybe you're looking for an address. Address of a person, where he lives. Maybe I'm looking for a phone number. I'm looking for a time, looking for a price, picking a website that I want to Google. Okay? So, how to achieve the scanning skill? ركزوا معايا في الجزئية دي عشان مهمة أوي. How to achieve the scanning skill. The main trick is in using vocabulary. الفكرة الوحيدة كلها is to build up your vocabulary. ليه؟ لأن the question includes a word that is not exactly in the text. هقول لكم ازاي. تعالوا نعدي بسرعة على الفكرة دي. بصوا معايا هنا كده. Creative recycling. This is a title. So the main topic is about what? Creative recycling. Before you read the text, you should do 2 steps. يبقى انت ما تاخدش اول خطوة بانك تقرا التكست. امال تعمل ايه؟ The first step is to read the question. يبقى read the question. طيب هقرا السؤال بعد ما قريته. Underline or highlight the key words in the question. The keywords دي means the words that build the question, the main words that the question is asking about. يعني هنا how. So it means your answer should be about an answer to the word how. If the question is what, so you should answer by saying what. If the question is why, so your answer should be an answer to why, giving a reason. Okay. If the question is when, so your answer should giving a time. If the question is where, so your answer should give a place, and so on. يبقى أول حاجة نركز عليها the key word or the question word. After that, the main words that the question is asking about. هنا بيقول لك how are designers in South Africa helping the environment? Okay. Who is helping the environment? The designers. So pick the word designing and pick the word environment. So now you have how, designers, and environment. Once you find designers and environment in the text, so your answer must be in this paragraph. يعني هنا هتلاقي كلمة designer in the paragraph اهي. Okay. And the word environment اهي في نفس اللاين, line 2, line 3. It means it will be easier for you to get the answer through these two lines. Means your answer will be here. So عندك هنا keywords في الquestion, كلمة designer وكلمة environment. ونفس two keywords are in the paragraph اللي هم ادي كلمة designer وادي كلمة environment. So all what you need to do is to answer how. How the designer in South Africa helping the environment. I'll give you a minute to read this paragraph and tell me how designers in South Africa helping the environment. You have just 1 minute, then come back, okay? Guys, while I was talking, didn't you see my screen?
Yeah, I didn't see.
Why nobody told me? I just see the message of Osama or who sent? Yes, Osama. Logically, I should share my screen while I'm explaining. So how can I explain without sharing my screen? You see the screen now?
Yes, Mr.
Oh, okay. So again, quickly to repeat what we missed. I said that in the question you have keywords. حددهم بالطريقة اللي تريحك عشان تقدر تفهم السؤال بيسألك عن ايه. These keywords are in the paragraph. يعني هنا في designer ادي designer in South Africa وادي designer in South Africa, okay? وادي environment. So in which paragraph should I look for the answer? In this paragraph, okay? My question was how the designers in South Africa were helping the environment based on this word environment and this word designers in South Africa. Read this paragraph and tell me what is your answer. Who got the answer?
I
Osama, sorry, I can't hear you. You have a problem with your connection. Osama, I can't hear you. Farah, please speak.
Designers in South Africa are making new and interesting objects from rubbish.
Yes, this exactly. So number one,
Yeah, making objects from rubbish, and
from
they're doing recycling too.
great. So if you looked at these two items, they are same idea. Recycling هو making new and interesting objects from rubbish. ما هو ده
Yeah.
الديفينيشن بتاع recycling. فلو انت كتبت recycling بس your answer is correct. If you wrote making objects from rubbish, same, your answer is correct. حلو قوي. احنا كل اللي عملناه ايه واحنا بنقرا؟ حددنا ايه هم الكلمات في التكست اللي شبيهين بالكلمات اللي في الكويستشن. وده اللي احنا قلنا عليه step 1 underline the keywords in the question. طيب step 2 pay attention. The answers are in order. يعني ايه؟ يعني suppose you have 5 questions 1 2 3 4 5. The answer of question 1 is in paragraph 1. Question 2 following it. Question 3 following it. 4 maybe in paragraph 3. 5 maybe in paragraph 4. يعني إجابات الأسئلة موجودة في التكست بالترتيب، مش هتحتاج تفضل تلف وتدور جوه التكست. Okay? And this is a way that make it easier for you to get the answer. This is step 2. Step 3. May you didn't find the same words in the question and same words in the paragraph. يعني ايه؟ يعني احنا هنا حظنا كان كويس ان احنا لقينا كلمة designers هي في التكست designers. Environment is the same word in the text also environment. Sometimes you won't find the same words. تعالوا نشوف ازاي. هنا بيقول لك synonyms. Synonyms means words are equal in meaning. ده معنى كلمة synonyms. The word that is similar in meaning to another word, like huge and giant, big and gigantic. For example, these are synonyms لأن هما نفس المعنى. Antonyms means opposite in meaning. يبقى كلمتين عكس بعض. اوكي؟ يبقى أو ممكن التريك اللي تقابلك تكون synonyms, antonyms, or even paraphrasing. Paraphrasing means explaining. يعني مديك الكلمة في التكست الشرح بتاعها أو العكس. Are used to trick you. You will find a keyword in the question similar to words or a phrase in the text. تعالوا نابلاي الكلام ده. الكويستشن هنا بيقول ايه يا شباب؟ What are the disadvantages of working with glass bottles? Give 2 details. تاني يبقى السؤال بيقول لي ايه؟ What are the disadvantages of working with glass bottles? هو طالب مني disadvantages ومش هلاقي كلمة disadvantages في الباراجراف. يبقى كده هنتعامل مع التريك اللي احنا اتفقنا عليها. يا اما يكون synonyms, antonyms, or paraphrase. فكرني تاني يا مالك، يعني ايه synonyms وantonyms وparaphrase؟
Yes, Mister.
Similar.
Similar.
Yes.
What's the meaning of synonyms يعني؟
What we mean by a synonym, this word.
Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, okay. So the meaning of synonym, it means definition of something.
Not exactly, because it's not a definition.
Like it's synonym is like equal to another word.
Yes, exactly. A word that is equal in meaning to another word. Antonym. What is antonym?
Antonym?
Yes,
It means the opposite, I think.
exactly. The antonyms are the opposite.
Yeah.
Rivan, Osama, you can share your answers in the chat box if you can't use your mic today. Rivan, what is paraphrasing?
explaining.
Explaining, exactly. Thank you. يبقى احنا دلوقتي عايزين نطبق الفكرة دي اللي هي السينونيمز والانتونيمز والبارaphrasing، نشوف هو مستخدم ايه فيهم. ادي السؤال بيقول what are the disadvantages of working with glass bottles. Okay, we'll give you a minute to read the paragraph and tell me what similar meaning he used, or did he use the antonym, or did he use paraphrasing, and what is the answer of this question from this paragraph. The key words here are what? Disadvantages, number two, working, and glass bottles. Here is the word glass, okay? Then you will find the answer in this part, within this part. We'll give you a minute to read quickly, then get back to me. You have a minute. Osama, you can share your answer in the chat box. Rivan, Farah, Malik, read and then answer.
Mister, can I answer?
You got the point?
Huh?
Yes, Rivan, answer.
Uh, it's dangerous work and take a long
Sorry?
time. It's a dangerous work to take a long time.
Okay.
A long time.
Where is the disadvantages? I mean, we didn't use
Synonym of dangerous.
what?
The synonym of dangerous.
Dangerous is not a synonym of disadvantages. You see?
Paraphrasing.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, Osama, good job. Thank you. هنا هو مش هنلاقي كلمة disadvantages خالص في الباراجراف. لكن you can understand through the context that it's a disadvantages. Number one, he used paraphrasing here because he said, if you read here, and heated to a high temperature in an oven. It's dangerous work. This is number one. It is what? Dangerous work. And it takes a long time. Okay? So the answer is it's a dangerous work and it takes what? A long time. Okay? Type. Look here. Another question. What is the last stage in the process of making necklace? Same paragraph. فرح. The last stage. يبقى احنا كده محتاجين نشوف ايه الكلمة اللي في الباراجراف شبه كلمة last stage. هم. فرح, are you following?
Yes, mister.
Okay. Here is another question, Farah. What is the last stage in the process of making necklaces? The last stage.
Uh, um, uh, attached to wire or string to create the necklaces.
Yes, exactly. Okay. He said the last stage. Okay. How did we know that your answer is the last stage?
They use paraphrasing.
Okay. What here paraphrased the word last stage? Here he said it takes a long time. Okay. The glass is then melted by the heat and shaped into beads, which are finally attached to the wire string. What is similar to the word last? No, ya Osama. Only one answer.
And finally,
Exactly, the word finally. So he used the similar in meaning word last, and in the text he used the word finally. So always when you answer, look for similar words. Look for similar words. It'll help you too much to find the right and the exact answer. Okay? يبقى احنا كده اتفقنا على خطوات معينة النهاردة. Number one, read the questions. Underline the keywords in the questions. Number two, the answers are in order in the paragraphs. Number three, questions normally used synonyms, antonyms, or paraphrasing to trick you. طيب تعالوا نشوف الباراجراف ده بيقول لي ايه. Skateboards to sunglass. Here is the question. Why is maple wood suitable for making sunglasses? يبقى السؤال الكيوردز اللي فيه مين ومين؟ maple wood.
Yeah, sunglasses.
اوكي؟ مالها المابل وود دي؟ بيسألني عن
Suitable.
بيسألني فيها عن ايه؟ عن ليه هي suitable.
Suitable.
لإيه بالظبط؟
For making sunglasses.
للسنجلاس. يبقى انا عندي 3 كلمات. maple wood, suitable and sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
السؤال الأساسي عن ايه؟ why. So he needs a reason. Okay? He needs a reason. Now we need a reason from this text. ليه المابل وود suitable for making sunglasses?
I know the answer. Because the wood is very light.
Sorry?
Because the wood is very light.
The wood is very light. Okay. The wood is very light. Here he said the wood is very light. طيب ما فيش في التكست يا مالك that show us it's suitable. يبقى ايه اللي يحدد لنا او ياكد لنا انه اجابتنا صح؟ ما احنا اتفقنا الكي وورد هنا مين؟ suitable.
Suitable, yeah.
طيب what is the word that is suitable? Here is the word wood. Okay, and here is the rest of the line. What word, what clue word help you find the answer?
Ideal, I think.
Ideal. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, yeah. Ideal. Ideal means what? Perfect. Ideal means perfect. Here is the key word. يبقى هو في السؤال خدعني باستخدام كلمة suitable لكنها في التكست موجودة مين؟ ideal. دي أهم حاجة لازم تركز عليها اللي هي using what? synonyms, antonyms or paraphrase. وانت بتحل لازم تركز كويس قوي فين فيهم السينونيم، هل هو استخدم كلمة شبيهة بيها؟ الإجابات مش هتطلع بره النص. No answer is away from the text. All answers are written exactly in the text. طيب. When you start answer, guys, just write very short answers. Don't waste your time writing too much. Okay? Don't write too much. Let's read these rules quickly, exam tip, together to have a quick review on what we explained, then we'll apply the task together. Read it, Farah. Farah, hello?
yes, Miss.
Yeah, Mr.
Farah then Malik. Read.
Yeah.
Yes, do I start reading?
Yes.
Technique use. Read the title.
No, yeah, Farah, on the right side, exam tip.
Oh, read the exam tip. Read the questions. Underline the keywords in the questions. Understand what the question is asking you. Is it what, why, when, where, or how? Also, underline the other key phrases or words, nouns and verbs that tells you what you should look for. Questions can be confusing sometimes, so make sure you read the question thoroughly and can pinpoint on what exactly they are asking for. Be wary of questions with signpost phrases like apart from, rather than, or according to the graph. They tell you what exactly you need to find.
Thank you. Malik, read.
Yeah, okay. Um, for exercise one, it's all, uh, yeah, we're here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Here.
For
And for example, yes, sure.
yeah. For exercise one, it's also worth noting that usually answers will be found in chro- chrono- chronological order
Yeah,
within
yes.
the passage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chronological. It means order of time. يعني هم جايين ورا بعض بالترتيب. Chronological.
The
It
first
means,
questions. Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The first question's answer will mostly be in the introduction paragraph, and the next one in the second paragraph, and so on. Others you will have to read between the lines. You have to look at what the author is employing.
Yes, implying.
Yeah, what he means. Some question will also use
Synonyms of the words.
the words.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
you're welcome.
دي الستبس اللي احنا شرحناها دلوقتي كلها مع بعض. How to start, how to find the answer, where exactly should I look for the answer. Finding the keywords is highly necessary, highly recommended. Based on these keywords, you will be able to identify where is the answer exactly. Let's apply the task together. Look at these short paragraph, okay? You see these boxes on the right side. For example, the words in the box are the words in the question. And here is just an arrow drawn to refer to the words that are similar in meaning to them. يعني ادي التكست زي ما انت شايف قدامك اهو، وفي البوكس ده في الكلمات اللي في السؤال اللي شبههم. اول جملة هنا بيقول ايه؟ got the shock. Got the shock is similar in meaning to what? Biggest surprise. يبقى هو في السؤال هنا بيقول لك what gave Richard Ford the biggest surprise، اللي هو مين معناها؟ got the shock. لانك لو دورت في الباراجراف على كلمة biggest surprise مش هتلاقيها. طيب number 2 the same experience. It means what? Had similar shocks. Here show comparison and contrast، وده البارافريز اللي بنقول عليه بقى. ايه معنى compare and contrast؟ means to show similarities and show differences. فهو هنا في الباراجراف بيقول ايه؟ although. Always we use the connective word although to talk about what? Contrast. يعني لما اجي اقول although he is happy he is although he is poor he is happy. There is a contrast. يبقى في كلمة بتساعدني اوصل للcorrect answer. طيب هنا بيقول لك simply not returning to their colonies، اللي هو بيتكلم على النحل. The bees flying away and not getting back to the colony or to the cell. المعنى ده نفس معنى ايه؟ The loss of bees. ما هو loss of bees دي means ان the bees are flying and not returning back to their colonies. هنا بيقول لك harming the queen bees. harming the queen bees. كلمة harming the queen bees دي is what? Negative effects. ده برضو reference أو implication أو explanation لمعنى كلمة negative effect. الاكسبلانيشن بتاعها اللي هو إيه؟ harming the queen bees. طيب دول أهم البوينتس الموجودين في الكويز. You are supposed that you already printed this worksheet, or at least you have it in your device. I sent it already in the group. Okay, we need to answer from A to I. We need to answer these questions from A to I. Here's the text. Okay, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, do you need the screen, or you will use the text you have, the file you have, I mean?
Need a screen.
You don't have the file, Rivan?
No, miss, I don't have the file on the computer, but I have it on my phone.
Okay,
So Mr. we will
yes.
read the text then answer the questions.
No, you should follow exactly the same as we did. عارف انت لو قريت التكست ورحت تدور على الإجابات، الموضوع هياخد منك ضعف الوقت.
Yeah.
Read the question first. Decide what it requires to answer, and go to the beginning of the text to find the answer. يعني you don't need to read the whole paragraph, you don't need to read the whole text, لأنه there is no time to do so.
Yeah, okay.
Any
And
question
then,
here? Yes.
then we will send the answers.
Yes. Either to send them or to write them in your notebook and say each question orally. It's up to you.
Okay.
What matters, yeah, Malik, is to apply all what we said. If you don't know how to start, we can repeat. Read the questions. Underline the keywords.
Okay.
What keywords in the question is similar to the words in the text? And what is this? Your answer. تاني يا مالك, the answers are in order. يعني انت مش هتحتاج تدور في باراجراف 1 والسؤال اللي بعده تروح تدور في اخر باراجراف، لا هم ورا بعض كده.
Okay.
وضحت الفكرة؟ Okay. Any question before you start? ريفان وفرح وأسامة, you need any help?
No, mister.
Okay. You have 15 minutes from now. Fifteen minutes, okay? ركزوا يا جماعة إنه the answer should be very short. يعني ما تكتبش غير الكلمات المهمة بس في الإجابة. ما تكتبش complete sentence. أسامة. Okay. Number one, 50 million. Look, guys, we're revising the questions together now. For the answer of question one, 50 million, these were missing. Correct. Number two, Osama in question B answered as W for state, or what is that? 24. Yes, exactly, Osama. Thank you. Question one and two are correct. Rivan, C and D.
Start recording.
Yes.
C and D.
Answer question C.
Honey bees is successful production of fruit and vegetables. The second reason, bees are flying off in search of pollen and
What is the first reason even you didn't mention? Sorry? I hear nothing.
Mr. Sir is close and
Yeah, okay.
honeybees in successful in first reason, honeybees in successful production of fruit and vegetables. Second one, bees are flying off in search of pollen and nectar and simply not returning to the colonies.
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 Oh. Okay. This question is incorrect. D. The answer of D, Rivan.
Yeah.
D. Which valuable crop is under that threat because of the disappearance of B? What is the crop that is under?
Answer.
You don't need the answer?
I don't know this answer.
Okay. Farah,
Yes, Mr.
for question C, Farah. The two reasons
The
are in
answer
which
is
paragraph?
Californian almonds.
This is question what? This is D.
What, Mr.?
This is question D.
Oh, you want me to answer A?
C.
C?
Yes, here it is. Give two reasons why beekeepers are alarmed at the sudden disappearance of so many bees.
I don't know the answer. C.
Okay, look, brothers. In paragraph 2 here, as you see in this paragraph, he said what? Other beekeepers in 24 states across the USA had similar shocks. Similar shocks means that they were alarmed. They faced an alarm or a warning. يعني هم عندهم مشكلة اللي هي ايه؟ اللي هي the disappearance of so many bees. وبدأ يشرح لي what is the problem. Bees have been disappearing alarmingly quickly. Okay? And for no apparent reason over the past decade. This اللي هو the disappearance of the bees عمل ايه؟ Here is the answer. اللي كتب انه have disappearing alarmingly quickly, the answer is incorrect. لان ده مش reason. ده هو لسه is introducing the problem of disappearing the bees. يعني دي مش اجابه، ده هو لسه بيشرح لك اهو يا مالك، بيقول لك انه bees have been disappearing alarmingly quickly. لحد دلوقتي في reason ليه البي كيبرز alarmed؟ لا، لان هو نفس الكلام ده repetition. He just said انه the bees have been disappearing but not yet giving a reason. حتى هو بيقول اهو يا مالك انت وفرح واسامه وريفان for no apparent reason، يعني حتى بقول بيختفوا بدون سبب. كويس؟ طيب بدأ يشرح لي ايه هم الاسباب. نمبر 1 this الاختفاء ده سبب ايه؟ هو ده الريزن. threatens not only the beekeeper's livelihood ادي نمبر 1 انه their disappearance threatened the beekeeper's livelihood and but also the production of variety of crops. وأثر كمان على مين؟ the production of crops. يبقى الانسر انه the reasons why the beekeepers were alarmed انه the disappearance of the bees threatened the beekeepers livelihood وكمان threatened the production of variety of crops. تمام؟ فهمتوا الإجابة ولا محتاجة توضيح أكتر؟
Mr. May I repeat the answer?
Okay, I said the answer again because it threatens the beekeeper's livelihood and threatened the production of variety of crops أو food يعني. Is that clear now?
Yes, Master, thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
Mr.
Next question. Osama sent question. Yes, for question D, we agreed the answer is California almond. Question E, what is this? Inexplicable disappearance. For question E, Osama, question E is incorrect. And also Malik, question E is incorrect. Has never happened. تعالوا نركز تاني. هنا بيقول لي ايه في E. What is different in this new scare about the bee's disappearance? What is different يعني معناها ايه؟ انه في حاجة in the scare of the bee's disappearance is different. يبقى معناها انه في حاجة كانت before وحاجة بقت after عشان تقدر تحدد انه في difference. طيب تعالوا نشوف what is different. هنا بيقول لك ايه although وهير the comparison اللي احنا اتفقنا عليها انه using the word although shows comparing and contrast similarities and differences. هنا بيقول ايه يا شباب؟ بيقول although there had been regional bee crisis before. يبقى ده معناها انه في كان crisis اهو يعني problem يعني issue crisis. This was the first time there had been a national crisis. يبقى فين الديفرنس هنا؟ Who got the difference?
Me, Mr.
Yes, what is the answer?
It's the first time there had been a national crisis.
Yes, exactly. إنه it was before as what? Regional. Okay? هو بيقول إنه although there had been regional bee crisis before لكن دي كانت إيه؟ The first time there had been a national crisis. معناها إنه national crisis of the disappearance of bees happened before? No. It is the first time. So it was on a regional scale. Regional scale يعني national خاصة ببلد واحدة. إنما لما الموضوع بدأ يبقى more crisis يبقى أصبح إيه؟ national. ودي المرة الوحيدة اللي كان فيها national. طب الإجابة إيه باختصار؟ إنه before لأنه بيسألني عن difference. Before it was on a regional scale but first time to be on a national scale. بس.
Yeah. And
What?
yeah, okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Great. يبقى فكرة اللي كتب it haven't happened before the answer is not accurate. هي فعلا not happened before بس ايه هو اللي not happened؟ انت ما حددتش. تمام؟ You didn't. Yes, you didn't. You weren't accurate to decide what is that haven't happened before.
Yeah.
Try always to find the exact and accurate answer. طيب
Okay.
دي ايه F. Rivan, answer F.
Okay, Mr.
What are the bees looking for when they fly off? When they fly off, sorry. ايوه يا ريفان، احنا عايزين الكي ووردز. هو بيقول ايه؟ bees. What the bees looking for، يبقى هم بيدوروا على ايه؟ امتى؟
Yes, okay.
when they fly.
They're looking for
What and what?
chicken for vegetable and fruits.
Looking for what?
Vegetables and fruits.
Food. Logically, Rivan, they are looking for food.
Yes.
Yeah, when they fly, they are searching for what exactly? What type of food? هو قال
Colin.
colonies. لا colonies يا ريفان دي معناها their houses, the cells of the bees. ده البيت اللي بيعيش فيه النحل. Who knows the answer?
Me, Mr.
Okay, Farah.
Pollen and nectar.
Yes, exactly. They are looking for pollens and nectar. وده الحاجات اللي هم بيدوروا عليها عشان ياكلوها. Okay.
Okay.
هنا اهو. بص بيقول ايه؟ Bees are flying off. ودول نفس الكيوردز اللي في الكويستشن. تمام؟ In search of pollen and nectar. وهم دول التو details اللي هو طالبهم. طيب أسامة, for question G you wrote fungus and poor nutrition. Okay, correct. The question of question D, the answer of G, apart from the use of insecticide. خدوا بالكم من الكلمات اللي زي apart from, rather than. الكلمات اللي بيبدأ بها السؤال دي بتستثني الإجابة. يعني إيه؟ يعني معناها بيسألك away from this point. بيقول لك يعني ignore this point and find another answer. فهنا بيقول لك apart from the use of insecticide. بعيدا عن استخدام المبيدات دي، يبقى هو مش طالب منك using the insecticide، كأنها محذوفة يعني كده اهو. Okay? Give two possible reasons for the sudden loss of so many bees. What causes the disappearance أو the loss of so many bees؟ ادي كلمة loss of bees بيساويها في التكست مين؟ not returning to colonies. Okay? طيب ايه الأسباب؟ fungus هو بيقول في التكست.
Virus.
Yes, viruses, fungus and poor nutrition. يبقى في الثلاث حاجات عندنا اللي هم الفيروسز والفنجس وايه؟
Poor
والبور
nutrition.
نيوتريشن اهم. هو بيقول اهو possible causes في التكست، مع انه في السؤال he used the word possible reasons. possible reasons هي possible causes. والloss of so many bees هي هي ايه؟ not returning to their colonies. Malik, answer next question.
Yeah. Okay. Give one negative effect on the intended to help the bees.
لا دي يا أسامة يا مالك insecticide.
Okay. Insecticide.
Yes, insect اللي هو الحشرة وside اللي هو المبيد القاتل. يعني insecticide على بعضها.
Yeah.
Yes.
The answer would be mites are killing the queen bees.
Exactly. إنه mites are killing the queen bees. Exactly. Osama send question. G. Osama, harming the queen bees is inaccurate. Oh, sorry. Um, um, this is question H, right? No, yeah, Malik, incorrect. The mites are killing the queen bees.
What?
You said mites are killing the queen bees, right?
Yeah.
No. Let's see. Here he
What?
said, yes, give one negative effect. ولا مش هو السؤال ده؟
No, no. Yeah, it's that one.
G or H?
H.
Yes, H. He said in H, give one negative effect of the insecticide intended to help the bees. انت قلت المايتس killing the honey bees.
Mm.
المايتس ده
The queen bee, yeah.
مش insecticide. ماشي؟ لكن هو السؤال عن مين يا مالك؟
Not insecticide.
عن الانسكتيسايد. اوكي؟ طب تعال نشوف هو قايل ايه عن الانسكتيسايد. تعالوا هنا. فين ادي insecticide. بيقول لك هنا although another problem is that queen bees are spawning fewer worker bees and only living half as long as they did a few years ago. This is thought to be because the insecticide used to kill mites. بص بقول ايه؟ The insecticide used to kill mites that threaten bee colonies ماله are
Also
also
harming the queen bee.
harming the queen bee. Here is the answer. The answer is the insecticide is harming the queen bees. مش المايتس هو اللي بيضر البيز، ده هم كانوا بيستخدموا الانسكتيسايد عشان يقتلوا بيه مين؟
Mites.
المايتس. ماشي؟ والمايت is threatening the bees. لكن
Yeah.
الاساس الضرر جه منين؟ من الانسكتيسايد.
Insecticide.
وصلت؟
وصل.
فانسكتيسايد اللي was used to kill the mites. لا ده مش بس kill the mites، لا ده كمان عمل ايه؟ but also harmed the queen bees. Yes. Yeah, and we already finished, ya Osama. Just 5 more minutes, inshallah. For last question, how else do beekeepers earn their living apart from selling honey? Farah?
Renting out their bees to pollinate crops.
Yes. Renting their bees to pollinate other crops. Thank you. خدوا بالكم ان هو قال هنا apart from selling honey. يعني معناها انه selling honey is a way that they got benefit or get profit from. لكن هو مش عايزها. Because he said what? Apart from. يعني away from. يعني rather than this. يبقى لازم تدور في التكست على حاجة تانية زي كده. The beekeepers are getting their living from. بيجيبوها منين زي ما قالت فرح؟ From using their bees to pollinate the other. Or to rent the bees to make honey. Great. Thank you. This is all about how to find the accurate answer. The answer is clear in the text, but sometimes tricky. Okay, so please try not to be fooled with the answers in the text.
Okay.
Here is a way, a model answer of a student. Some questions are incorrect. like this one. So he got 0. And also in this one, he got 0. You can revise these answers at home. And these questions also got 0 because the answers were not accurate.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Your homework will be the last text on page, this one, wildlife at airport. You will answer this text and in addition to another one I'm gonna send to you. Okay.
Okay.
While you answer, please study very well page 1, in which there are techniques to follow step by step. Don't ignore any step. Don't read the text. أنا عايزك تتدرب تحل without reading. حتى لو هتحل غلط مش مشكلة. واحدة واحدة هتحل صح. Okay?
Okay.
Try always to give yourself 20 minutes maximum time to finish the whole questions. 20 minutes maximum time. Okay?
Okay.
نرجع تاني بسرعة ونقول the answers are normally in order in the text. Question 1, paragraph 1. Question 2, next paragraph. Question 3, maybe in the same paragraph, and so on and so forth. Focus on the similar words in the text to the similar words in the questions. Number 3, get a very focus to what the question exactly asks you before you go to answer. قبل ما تجاوب ما تتحركش من السؤال، تروح التكست قبل ما تبقى عارف انت بتدور على ايه، عشان غالبا بيكون في two tricky points in the question. Okay? You need any help?
No.
Okay. Just a moment to show you something. In the last session, there was a page that we didn't study here.
Yeah, it was the vocabulary one.
Yes, the lexes, the vocabulary. You were supposed to read it. It's simple, by the way. I hope you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I read.
You studied them?
Yeah.
Yes, just a moment to share the screen. Yeah, these words. So let's read them together, and I'm gonna ask you about them in the next class. Read, ya Malik.
Yeah, okay. A lot of
Just a minute, a moment, please. Just a moment.
Yeah.
Why I'm giving you this group of words? Because when you write, try always to use developed words. Okay? I mean, instead of saying a lot of, use one of these alternatives. Instead of saying angry, say enraged. Don't say bad. Don't say big, boring, good or nice, happy, important, many, perfect. So the red words are irrelevant to use in writing. Use better words and more stronger words from the right side. Clear what I need you to do?
yes.
Okay, read him, Malik.
A lot of, lots of, myriads of, hundreds,
Myriad.
myriads of, hundreds, thousands, millions of, a great amount of, tons of, plenty of, a good great deal of,
Yes.
a boatload of, loads of, a bunch of, a couple of,
Yeah, angry.
yeah, angry, enraged,
Yes.
furious, mad, infuriated.
Yes, infuriated.
Yeah.
Thank you. 3, bad.
Bad, dreadful, awful, appalling,
Appalling.
appalling, triple, horrible.
Thank you. Rivan?
Big,
Yes.
huge, big, huge, enormous, giant,
Giant.
Giant.
Yes.
giant, gigantic,
No. The first G is ja. Second G is ga. Gigantic.
gigantic,
Yes.
large, massive,
Massive. Massive.
massive, immense,
Immense.
immense, colossal,
Yes.
vast,
Next.
boring, dull, dreary, tedious,
Dreary. Tedious.
tedious,
3.
good, nice, great, awesome, fantastic, fabulous, ravishing, beautiful,
Majestic. Yes.
majestic, eye-catching, terrific,
Terrific.
wonderful, splendid, superb, amazing, go, go, gorgeous,
Gorgeous.
gorgeous, magnificent,
Magnificent. Thank you.
magnificent,
Farah.
Happy, euphoric, cheerful, joyful,
Euphoric. Euphoric.
euphoric, important, essential, necessary,
Essential.
essential, necessary, fundamental,
Yes.
vital,
Vital.
vital.
Mm.
Many, countless, innumerable,
Yes.
numerous,
Numerous.
numerous, various, several, multiple, 100,000 million,
Last word.
flawless, faultless,
Impeccable.
impeccable.
Yeah, thank you. Study these words very carefully using your pen and paper. Memorize them. Try to use them in your writing. Here's a task in which you can use these words, task 3. So try to use this vocabulary more and more. Enhance your vocabulary and develop your lexes. Okay, you understand what should we do with these words?
yes, Mister.
Okay, revise lecture 1 and lecture 2. There will be a short quiz in the next session, inshallah. Study very well.
Yeah,
Wish you
okay.
best of luck and see you next time. Enjoy your day. Nice dreams. Goodbye.
Bye.